Today, a jury found a Sullivan County woman guilty on all 19 counts in the death of her 15-month-old daughter, Evelyn.
Megan Boswell was found guilty of first-degree murder and 2 counts of second-degree murder. The jury then sentenced her to life in prison with the possibility of parole.
Prosecutors spoke after the verdict about the difficulty of presenting this case.
This really was, a textbook example of, just excellent police work. For us to be able to come into the courtroom, to be able to present a case where you really don't have direct evidence. You had to rely on a lot of circumstantial evidence, and as we argued during closing argument, you're going to have to use your common sense to fill in some of those gaps that were there.
The jury deliberated for about 4.5 hours between yesterday and this morning. Boswell is required to serve 51 years before the possibility of parole. However, that is before the sentencing for the many false report charges, which could add to those 51 years.
Her defense attorney, Gene Scott, maintained that the state did not have the evidence to prove she murdered her daughter.
She acknowledged that that Evelyn could have died from numerous things, from a heart condition, from SIDS, laryngeal spasm. So there are multiple issues, and the diagnosis of asphyxia is a diagnosis of exclusion, which essentially means we can't find anything else wrong, so this must have been what she died from. I felt like that in and of itself was reasonable doubt, but obviously the jury disagreed.
After the sentencing, Scott filed a motion for a new trial or to dismiss the charges.
You can read everything about the Megan Boswell case and the trial, from the Amber Alert to the verdict, on our website, WJHL.com.